Hey, it's Randy Patrick here with the Cash Flow Bailout System. Hope you're doing well. Recently, and I'm talking like last week, CoreLogic and RealtyTrack released their third quarter foreclosure report. So basically, here's the top 10 states for foreclosures. We're talking filings, repossessions, etc. So they calculate the numbers. I'm going from 10 up to number 1. Number 10 is New Mexico, which is interesting. Number 9 is Connecticut. Number 8 is Utah. Number 7 is South Carolina. Number 6 is Maryland. Number 5 is Florida. Florida's always in there somewhere. Number 4 is Illinois. Number 3 is Nevada. Number 2 is New Jersey. And topping the list of the 10 states with the highest foreclosure rates is the state of Delaware. So, very interesting. There's been a little bit of shuffling since the last time the report was produced. So I find it always a bit interesting. Sometimes a state has a bunch of filings that it takes the top billing, you know what I mean? So it is very interesting. A couple drop in, a couple drop out. But again, what does this show? It just shows that, you know, we're always going to have foreclosures that are out there. Foreclosures don't necessarily have to be associated with a housing market bust or bubble or crisis. Though I believe, and a lot of people out there strongly believe, we're headed for one, and we're sort of in one right now, the first part of it. People will always be facing economic issues, personal economic issues. There's a lot of that going on right now, and as a result of that, they can't pay their mortgage. So when they can't pay their mortgage, essentially, you know, time ticks on, and eventually the lender or their bank is going to say, fine, enough is enough. I'm going to obtain or try to acquire the collateral, which is the property that you pledged against your mortgage. So what I'm saying to you is that there will always be the need for loan modifications, workout programs, short sales, whatever loss mitigation solution works for the respective homeowner. That's where we come into play. The fact that my cash flow bailout system is a process and a system where we can assist the homeowner during that process. We can go back once it's completed and obtain the information, audit the actual loss mitigation process itself, and look for violations. If there's violations there, then the attorney firm we're associated with will go after the lender and try to get some financial reward for the homeowner. Now, based on experience and based on what we've seen over the years, all the horror stories with all the people that are out there, this does happen. There will be violations. The lenders are too big, too slow. They don't respect the dodd-frank, I guess you could say, process and time frames and calendar commitments that are laid out for them. So there will always be financial opportunity for homeowners and for us to take through this process. So again, it's something this is very easy to do. It's very low risk, no risk whatsoever. As long as you can engage and talk to somebody, that's all you need to do. An attorney firm and an audit firm really work the whole entire process for us. So it's a win-win situation for everybody involved. So in the end, there's more of this coming. I just find it interesting to see what states shift and here and there. Typically over the years, you've always had the Sun Belt states that have been higher with respect to the amount of foreclosure filings, but now we see, you know, a New Mexico, a Utah that are in there, South Carolina, a New Jersey, Delaware, that's in the Northeast. So stuff is spreading around now. It's not just your California, Arizona, Nevada, and Florida. That used to be always the top 4. Now you've got a bunch of changes here. You've got some stuff in the Midwest. So it is very interesting to note that stuff does shift and markets do change over time. But again, there's always foreclosures, and there always will be, and we can always help people.